check the time. This was an hour after the whole ignorance and the negligence of medical staffers not doing anything, right? I started recording this. And check details, time. When you see the time, then you realize that the guy had started recording, taking pictures of the actions and inactions of some of the medical staff. They want to get details. I dare them to bring footages. They have a CCTV camera there. Bring a single footage that anybody physically assaulted any medical staffer. I will bear consequences of it. But this is to help strengthening our structures. This is to help break that chain of medical negligence and rudeness of some of our medical staffers. Just because they feel like they are in the medical space, I don't know, either they think they are doing us a favor when we come to the hospital. You're not doing us a favor. We come, it's a chain of responsibilities. I do my own, you do your own, and we keep moving. Regardless of your impunity, regardless of the disrespect, the arrogance, at the end of the month, as far as you are being recorded as part of a Ghanaian worker in our friends say, Ghana labor, whatever, you will be paid at the end of the month, and that salary you are receiving accord you with a level of responsibility. And for this, I am advocating that majority of our wards should be having CCTV cameras. If we have CCTV camera, it is not about people coming there to do things, but at least it would also call the awareness of the nurses and the medical staff that somebody is watching us, and every actions we are putting up in these hospitals are being seen by somebody. So they will actually start exercising caution. There are statements that are coming out very provocating, very filthy, and some very political. Let's be very honest. And the lady, no saying in seven bubu, and my with that dislocation of shoulder, and one in Kushia baby. Me, Kushia baby. I'm a traditionalist. I'm a full traditionalist. I believe in the cause of my ancestors. I believe that when I call upon them, they hail to me. And I'm telling you. So being in Sakawa, and you're wrong. I will never, as an advocate, sit down and watch that happen. That if Obi and Fan in Sankau, and it's a cooked up to cover up the nonsense that has been happening in the hospital. There are hospital medical staffers finding themselves in a situation they ended up in hospital. The way you treat you, they can even attest to this video that not fair. And even as medical staffers, when who say medical staffers and must it be so?
All right. So we've met management. They've told us the measures that they've laid bare to, if you like, mitigate whatever happened. But we are going to meet the nurses and midwives, and from there we will take such appropriate action. As that we speak, we don't know whether there is any evidence of arrest. I hope you understand. And if you heard the lady right, she said that the gentleman threatened that they will follow them up and take one life. Okay, I mean, that's clearly something that is unacceptable, and we cannot countenance that. And if we meet our nurses and they tell us that they are not safe to offer such essential service at the emergency area, then we will do the needful. Don't worry, when we meet them, and
which is when you are not safe at your workplace.
When you are not safe at your workplace, I mean, the law is very clear. I mean, if you read the Labour Act, Section 119, subsection 1 of the Labour Law, okay, it's very clear that if you, in your own opinion, if you think that there is imminent danger at your life, okay, or at your health, you have every right under the law to absolve yourself from danger or to remove yourself from danger. And after talking to the nurses and getting to know whatever has gone on, we will take such remedial actions to guarantee their chairman, a free aunt. So we are here this morning to solidarize with you, or to visit you and see how you are doing. We have already met management. We've met the hospital director. Thankfully, the regional director of health services also joined the meeting, and we just finished with them. After seeing you, we will meet all nurses and midwives at the Ridge Hospital, and then we'll take such remedial steps. They have assured us that they'll do everything possible to make sure that we recover fully and also apprehend the culprits. But that said, we as a union will also take the necessary steps to safeguard the interests of all necessary midwives and, for that matter, all health workers. We want you to know that an attack on one nurse or midwife's attack on every nurse or every midwife in Ghana, and by extension all health workers, because we are here to offer such essential services to the Ghanaian, and if they will not cooperate with us, okay, to be able to receive such essential service from us, then we need to let them know that we ought to be safe to save them. All right. I've been saying that we are not drawn from the army, where they swear an oath to protect the territorial integrity of Ghana at the expense of their life. We ought to be safe to save our patients. So if we scan the environment and we are not satisfied with the measures so far put together by management, we will take such steps to safeguard the interests of our members. Sure. Because we are told by law that in case that the environment in which you find yourself is not safe, your life and your health is not safe, you have every right to remove yourself from that environment to